They were always like, niggas ain't shit, da da da. They were talking there in the salon and their group circles and all that shit. But at home, hey, she'll cook for you.
Ooh,
she'll do everything.
Blew my mind. Social media is a woman's hair salon.
Oh, we're talking about normal girls. They still have to cover up their act. So they're going to do it in private, but then have a simp nigga or a square dude or a dude that's
in the front
guy
in
the front as a poster guy. Now we have trophy husbands.
What you mean. Everything in the world is about sex, except for sex. Sex is about power. Indoor must is a joke. All these things about their standards is a joke.
Like Kevin Samuel said, a bunch of grass-eating lions. Vegan lions.
Brutal fruits lions.
Benini lions.
Savannah lions. You know where you are, and you know what this is. This is the best. I must say it with my whole chest. Let my nuts hang with it. This is the best podcast on the world. With the bringer of truth, the dropper of gems, the man you hate to love and love to hate, Mr. Fear Bavaria.
This is Wesley Sniper. I shoot him from a distance like Roberto Carlos.
And this is the Let Me Mansplain Podcast, where everything goes, just as long as you can mansplain it. Let's get it.
Thank you for not trying to mimic the growl. Oh man, like it's so funny listening back, and then I hear niggas like rah rah. You guys are like
yeah.
You sound like baby cubs.
Yo man,
you all sound like Simba when he was young.
Yo man,
young Simba.
Yo man. Oh, speaking of Simba, dude, it's exactly like what I said. This is exactly what I've been thinking about. Hey, like I hate how nowadays, bro, the male timeline has been all messed up. Hey,
mansplain.
The way I'll mansplain, right? The way that the male progression is, they got us thinking like we're women. Because we got a whole bunch of niggas who feel like failures if they haven't reached a certain level of success by 30. And I'm like, bro, literally 30 is our 20. When a dude turns 30, that's when he becomes literally a man. Like now you're kind of a man, but you're going towards it. But by 30, you are like a man. You've seen it. You've done it. You stand on your own 2 feet. You got your cash nice. You got your personality. Your body's even filled out. Like as a young'un, you may have been nice with the girl, but it changes. You know what I'm saying? So by male timeline, I feel like I haven't mansplained it at all. But to mansplain it, it's like this. It's like this, right? It's boyhood where everyone loves you and you're the cute little boy. And then you transition out of boyhood. People stop loving you. Then you're this kind of awkward, weird dude trying to find their feet and find their way. And then you go through stuff. And then at the end of it, you come out confident. You know who you are. You know what you are. You can stand on your own 2 feet. You can lead. You can build. You can defend. You can do all that sort of stuff. And then you're valuable. And then, you know what I'm saying? People rate you. Whereas the woman timeline, you're a cute little girl. Then you're a cute teenager. Then you're a cute young 20-year-old. And from the beginning to wherever, like people rate you. If you're good looking and you take care of your body and you don't go overboard with drugs or pregnancies or whatever, you're still cute and people will rate you. It's only after like when you start aging where people don't look at you at all and people don't notice you at all. But for us, we don't get noticed from like 15 to like 20 something when we start to get some clouds, when we start to get stuff right. You know what I'm saying?
You see,
and the worst thing is that we look at the girls our age as our age mates. They are not. A girl who is 25, 26 and you're 25, she's not your equal. She's not your equal. You are still coming. Your best time is still coming. Pause. Hers is past. And that's what I'm saying. Like, she can get things moving at her early 20s because she's hot. She can rub shoulders with real big men. You have to work for like 8-10 years before you can rub shoulders with the same men on an equal thing. Like you bring value to them too. But yeah, that's what I've been thinking about a lot.
Yeah, but here's my thing about this. Like growing up, bro. Like I used to like these coming of age series and shows, and it used to be exciting to watch because it's like, remember back in the day, but I would never want to go back, especially being a guy. I hated like growing up. Like it was like I'm a mad awkward dude, so everything was just awkward and awkward. Dude. So now I'm at the peak, dude. Not at the peak of my powers, but I realize my potential and I can actually grab onto it and run with it. So now I'm like, nah,
my G.
I don't want to go back.
You know what I'm saying?
I have control of my life now. You know what I'm saying? Back then, it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
Everything was awkward, and it's like, growing pains, bro.
You know what, man? And you see, that's why the transition from boyhood to manhood is so tough, because you go from being loved and appreciated just for who you are, existing. And then you have to. For just existing, exactly. And that tap is suddenly switched off. And now you have to realize, I need to now start bringing value. I need to go through stuff. This is why I rate, like a lot of our African societies, we have like ritualistic rites of passage. Like this is why I took my hats off to Xhosa, the Xhosa tribe for going to the mountains, whatever. You can disagree and argue about how effective
hold on,
that is.
Wait. Tip your hats off. Because they go to the mount. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, man. Circumcision jokes, man. And for
I
people
always end
who
up
don't
dropping
know,
the top when it starts raining.
Hey, bro. That's a nice one, though. That's a nice one.
Yeah,
still.
You're saying for
that's
people
a nice
who don't
one.
know
Still.
what?
Now I was just gonna break it down because we international now. We got the clout like that. People don't like exactly closer man. I think it's the ages of 16, 17. While that age range, young boys go up into the mountain where they get circumcised, but not like surgically. You don't go under. I don't know if they go under anesthetic, whatever. It's like from what I heard.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to touch it because them niggas active when you talk about this shit, which they should. When a man is talking, they should. They should. Like they get active. But if I talk from a place of ignorance, it's whatever. I'm a Zulu man, bro. We don't do that. We don't take the top off. We are convertibles. Yeah, no, maybe you do, but most niggas. I'm not talking about you personally, but we as people, we stay being convertibles. You know, when the top. When it's hot, bro, we put the top down. And bro, like Jay-Z said, top down in the winter, that's what winners do. Sensational. You know what I'm saying? We put the top down when time comes. But anyway, they go to the mountains.
I like a nice little bowl haircut. You know that mid-90s white haircut too. They put the bowl on the head.
Y'all niggas are gay.
I like the bowl haircut, you know what I'm saying?
Jeez, man. That's yo. But yeah, they go to the mountains and it's mad cold. And a lot of dudes die up there. So if you go to the mountains and come back, by the time you come back, you are considered indota, which is a man. And before that, you're called Nkwenkwe, which is a boy. So now you can sit with the man in any gathering. You can sit with the man. You get served like a man. You get treated like a man. Get the respect of a man. And I think that is... what should happen. We should have rites of passage. And the fact that we don't have rites of passage right now, you have a lot of dudes just aging into it. Like a dude is like 28, 29, but you talk to him and you see he's just still a kid. He may have made some guap, but he's still a kid.
The 20s are weirder than your teens. I feel as if people don't realize that. As I'm approaching my mid-20s, I now feel as if, this is the weirdest time of your life where you're grown, but you're not grown. Because you still need help.
Yeah,
but you can also just take off and run, but then you still need help from your ends here and there. Like you wouldn't expect it. And they'd be like, nah, we knew. It's just that you don't want to listen to us type shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I've realized? Yo, go on, bro. Go on.
No.
Didn't mean
I was
to cut off
my
your
point.
Oh, aware, bro. Like I'm thinking about it from just an overall, like your social standing, your social status somewhat. And I'm thinking about it like you move from universes to universes. Because I don't know about you, but I realized this when I was going through it. It's just like when you go to high school, you're like super awkward, whatever. You find your feet and you may link a couple of girls, you may do pretty well. You go to university, the floodgates open, right?
Yes.
That's where you really win. really, really, really win. Like you are in such close proximities with these girls, or whatever. And yeah, sure, fair amounts of them are getting snacked by older, better, more refined dudes. Fair enough. Like the top crop of them, but I still got in with that top crop that was only reserved for ballers.
Sensational.
Yeah. All right, cool. Then when you leave university, it's like you reset. It's like
yes, sir.
You think that's gonna carry over into the real world. Once you get to the real world, you realize that no. Now you're back down to zero again. You know what I mean?
Yep. And listen, the work world, or the corporate world, or whatever, or the adults world is basically just high school for adults.
Facts.
It's literally high school for adults because you still have the same people. It's like whoever you were in high school, you will still be the same person in the workplace unless you've upgraded yourself or you've learned and you've grown in your college phase or your early 20 phases.
Yeah.
Because once you get there, bro, all you see is motherfuckers who gossip, niggas who like stirring shit, niggas who don't work, niggas who are really good at that shit, everyone plays their role.
Niggas who are successful, niggas who are bossing it, niggas who are bitches, niggas who get snitches, niggas who are bitching. Yeah.
All of that shit. So you see all of that shit, and then what you have to realize it early. Facts. You have to realize it early, like, okay, sure, this is high school. The prefects are the like basically like the what's it called again? I want to use a proper business term because you're a business nigga, but the specific, not level manager.
Yo, nigga, why you fighting this English language so much? English Uncle Ruckus.
The nigga will use words he don't really know.
Niggas use words they don't really know.
The level,
but yeah, I get
like
you.
On a different level manager. I just forgot the proper name for it. That manager,
yeah.
That specific manager, that's your prefects. And then you have the head prefects, who's the manager above them on the chain. And then you have the principal. And then you have the board of directors of the school. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then you have the owner of the school. You know, like it's exactly like that. And now you have the skills and the tools to now work through this. Or if you've learned and if you've worked on yourself in your early 20s, or even in like once you've realized after your crazy varsity phase, you will say, no, I need to get my shit together. Yeah. Once you get to that stage, you've worked on yourself and you're like, no, this is not going to be high school again because I'm actually getting paid to be here. You know what I'm saying? I want to be here. I applied to be here. So let me do it. Now I can't be now I say like on the inside, I can now be an A student because I'm getting paid to do it.
Sensation.
In high school, I was like, wow, I'm being an A student for free. So it's like, what's the point? And I stopped caring. Now I'm like, no. I'm going to get paid and I'm going to get paid even better if I'm still an A student.
Bro.
Niggas in the workplace don't want you to be a person that works. You get there and you outwork them and they're like, no, relax. Don't be such a, what do they call it? Like Speedy Gonzalez.
Don't jump the gun.
Don't jump the gun. No one's jumping the gun. You see me, I just do my work and I just do it because I want to do it. I'm a lazy ass nigga. I need to get fucking work done so I can chill. I love chilling. So the faster the faster I get my shit done, I can chill. So basically, that's the metric I work on. So if you're slower than me, that has nothing to do with me. If that fucks up your performance, pick your socks up. I am the standard. You know what I'm saying? I don't reach
talk
standards.
Your shit.
I am the standard.
Talk your shit, nigga. Talk your shit. You are the standard. Yeah, you really went on the tangent of the work thing. I'm just talking about
my bad.
General society.
And but in terms
I see you still.
No. I'm just saying in the workplace. I just wanted to dive off there. But
yeah.
In terms of life, bro, and in terms of life, when you're growing up and you go through that coming of age phase, there's a lot of PTSD, quote unquote, PTSD that you've experienced from growing up in that era. It could be the first time you had an erection in public, or like what your parents said to you, or you got caught jacking off or some shit like that by your parents or something.
Wait, hold up. Have you got caught red-handed?
Not by your parents. No.
Who?
Like my sibling. Like I don't think. Like I tucked it as soon as she walked in, but it was like I know what you're doing type thing.
Yeah,
but she
I've
just
never
walked right
gotten
out.
caught.
Yeah.
I've never gotten caught because I followed the golden rule.
Lock the door.
But this is kind of offset, bro. I always just used to do it in the bathroom, but it's kind of offside because it's like I'd be multitasking things, you know what I'm saying?
It's dumbest nigga, bro.
Like, bro, this is how I knew that this was going to be a quick one because I needed to finish up real quick before the smell started to get real.
This man. Yo, bro, like, remember that phase where you'd be like, once you discover this, and then you're like, sure, now let me just,
bro.
And you just, and
Jesus.
then, bro, you set your limits.
And this
I take out two, they put the phone on that thing.
is to go
Dumbest nigga, bro.
even further beyond.
Yo, limits.
Yo, man was in the hyperbolic time chamber, bro. He was in the hyperbolic time chamber with Cody Bryant, bro. Jeez.
Bro.
But yeah. But let's run off this PTSD.
Wait, hold up.
Run off this PTSD thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wanted to talk about how Saturday mornings.
Yo.
It's either Saturday or Sunday, depending on which black household you were raised in. When you hear gospel in the morning, on the weekend, you know for motherfucking facts you're going to be cleaning the whole motherfucking day. Straight up. When you hear loud ass gospel, your mom is not going anywhere. She is ready and able to instruct her children to clean the whole. Yeah, well, you're going to spring clean. You see me, no? I'll tell you 2 songs that I have PTSD from. I really can't listen to them the same anymore. Right. The first one is the joint Alpha and Omega. You are Alpha and Omega. Right?
Oh God.
Bro, that shit repeated. Like my mom kept her shit on repeat. So each time, like I'd fall in, like I'd hear the song, I'd wake up and then go back to sleep again. And then I'd wake up again, I'd hear, we give you. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Niggas are getting ready. Shit. Niggas are getting ready to bro, for me, it was anything joyous celebration, man. I was like, fucking hell. Like, niggas have to get to work now.
Bro.
And bro.
Yeah.
I was always smart with it. I was like, yo, I hear it. I'll be like, I need to be somewhere really quickly. I'm going to go to the store and get this. We're missing this. And then my brother would have to start them shits. But yeah.
No. I mean, when you were younger, when you couldn't go anywhere.
Not even now. I'm not even that now. No. No.
I can do earlier than that.
Just, no. Now it's just no.
Nah, bro. No. But the second song that gave me PTSD was the song. I don't know the name of the song that goes, "What's great is your mercy towards me." Right. I don't know. Jesus Christ, see a therapist, dude. You remember this deeply. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, no, but bro, like, you know me and music. I remember a lot of like lyrics and music, but shit. Anyway, yeah, but that song, bro. You see, there's a lot of artists on that song, especially like the live version or something. Each time I'd try to fall asleep, I'd hear the next person come in. I'm like, does the song ever end? I got so annoyed to the point where I tried to like outsmart my mom and I cleaned my room like with the door closed. So I quickly went and I got the broom and everything, went back to my room, closed the door, cleaned the denim with the door closed, put everything back, went back to bed. She comes in and she's like, and then she'd be like, okay, since you're so good, go to the lounge, go to the kitchen. I was like, bro, never again. That's when you don't jump the gun, bro. Just do shit at your own pace.
Yeah. I think the cleaning thing, it was a thing, but not really that deep. That one wasn't the one that I would say would cause me PTSD. You know what's the one that cause me PTSD, bruv? When you'd have aunties and uncles over, man, and you have people over. And as a youngin, you'd regret showing anything to your mama that week. Because she'd be like, you rock up, it's like, what's the new dance you kids are doing these days? Show them dance. No,
bro, wait, you'd have to like wait until they all leave just for you to get food.
Rest before we do rest.
Man.
You couldn't even go to the fucking kitchen where niggas were there. You'd be hungry as a bitch. And you have to wait.
And I knew that if I did, my mom doesn't give a fuck. She'll call you out. She'll be like,
yeah.
Oh, you having pizza? Where's pizza for everyone else?
Oh, hell no.
No, bruh. Like, even if it was like a whole thing where very we can eat, but it's just that I haven't greeted everyone or something. And then I'm like, I want to quickly try and run by, because it's like late at night. When you were a kid,
Christ, man.
you know, when you were a kid, like you didn't really have to. If it was like 8:30, so it was like, okay, cool, bedtime. I was hungry as a bitch, so I tried to go to the kitchen. My mom called me from the kitchen and told me to greet everyone. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, man. African parents and the greeting stuff, man.
It's heavy, but
it's heavy.
I want to get into this week's top 5.
Top five.
Right. So this on the PTSD in the black household thing. The top 5 objects you've been hit with as a kid. Right.
Wait, hold up. What are we rating? Are we rating this on creativity? Are we rating this on method? Are we rating this on pain? Let's have a metric.
No. Okay, no.
Some of them are mad creative.
Nah. We'll add the creative ones in the honorable mentions.
All right.
Yeah. So at number 5, we have old school hand. Whether it's a slap, whether it's a punch.
But bro, my thing is that, like, how are we rating this? Like, how painful it was? Or, like,
I said what? Objects. Top 5 objects you've been hit with as a kid.
Yeah, but like, how do we rate which object is better than the other? Is it one that was less painful, more painful,
listen,
crazy?
Pella, if you felt it was more painful, it'll be like up your. But you'll add on the honorable mentions. Just listen to my list, and then you'll hear what type of time I'm on. All right, cool. So number 5, I have the hand. Right, the hand. I know, slap, punch. I've never been punched. That's just extreme. It's. I believe that's just extreme for parents to punch you. It's weird, but yeah, slap, spank, all of that. Number 4, belt. Belt was a classic, super classic. I think that was the number. Okay, no, that was on the number 1 object used in my house, though. Number 3, and this is a wild card. Any object that's nearby, whether it be a shoe, whether it be a water bottle, whether it be a hairbrush, whatever they can grab, whether it be a remote, they throw it at you, and then them shits hit you hard in the face. Has your face going twee? Right.
Nah, that's not what had my face going twee. You know what? Nah, you know what had my face going twee? You know those slaps, bro? The full open hand ones, bro.
Yeah. That's heavy. That's super heavy. And then,
or the brush. You see the brush where the nigga starts from the top of your head and he slaps you downwards. Bro, like, you better be an OG doing that, because if you're not, we're fighting. That's automatic activation things, bro. Like that brush one where he just comes from the top. Nah, we fighting, bro. But yeah, continue.
Number 2 is okay. Oh shit, no, that was funny. Number 2 is an object. Oh, sorry, not an object. A stick that you have to pick for yourself outside.
Oh no, man. Oh no, your parents are also assholes, bro. They'll tell you to go pick the stick that you want to get put, and I will come with the most softest thing that I'm almost betting within a hit or 2 is gonna break, and then they'll give me a break.
Oh, they'll give you a break.
They tell you to go back.
No. I've never. My parents were never that extreme on me, because I was like a normal kid, but I'd still get hit because, like, I don't listen. So, like, but yeah, I didn't do anything.
But you were like lost born though.
No, either way, it doesn't matter whether you lost.
Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas get it softer, man. I used to get classic ass whoopings because I'm the first nigga. I got proper shit.
No, we'll talk about this first posting of the top 5, bro. No, that's a very
bro.
Number 1 is the ultimate. This is when you always get the ones when you're, I don't know, somehow you always get in trouble near the kitchen when this happens. The wooden spoon. Wooden spoon is number 1.
I was about to say.
I don't know how the hell you always get in trouble near the kitchen for her to reach for the wooden spoon, bro. But yeah, so
I don't know what to say. Yeah.
Let me quickly run through my 5. 5 is a hand. 4, belts. 3, any objects you can find that's nearby. 2, a stick that you have to pick from outside. Number 1, wooden spoon. Honorable mentions.
You kind of killed the honorable mentions by saying number 3 is any object you can find, because it's literally but I've caught a slipper. Your boy has caught a slipper. I've caught I've caught a frisbee.
What the fuck?
Which is odd because I till this day I daps my pop for this because it's that thing of we had a big yard at the crib, right? So one thing I used to do is that when I knew I was in trouble, I'd run, right? And the fight was always to like, yo, make sure this nigga doesn't leave the front door. You know, I can't even hear you, dude. You sound like you're having a fit.
I'm so sorry. This nigga threw a frisbee at you, so it was perfect.
Yo, it's perfect, bro. No, he's super skilled with it.
Dude, bro. Dude, that ain't shit, bro. He's classic, bro. Yo, no, he's classic. Yo, definitely. Even you skill.
Nah, because I don't know. I can't remember what I did, but gosh. I had to violate it. I violated. Like my dad only gets like that when this because he's very particular with this shit. Like there's some shit that you just don't touch. He has like a wide array of organs and keyboards and musical instruments. Don't touch that shit. He has a collection of like back in the day he had like some whiskeys. Like don't touch that shit. I think I broke a bottle of something or I touched something. Yo, I knew I was wrong. And as soon as my eyes met his, I ran for the front door. I was in the yard. Our man caught me with the frisbee. Just grabbed it, hit it. Landed at the back of my head straight. Man knew that I came over.
Yo, bro, my bad for cutting you, but that was crazy.
I know, bro. We were on. That was a creative flair too.
Yo, because the frisbee can go anyway.
Bro.
Skill level 100.
And I would have.
He gets an A++, bro. For parenting,
bro. And I'm willing to bet that he didn't even throw it the conventional way. Man didn't do, he didn't wind it up like that. He did the Olympic discus one, bro.
Man had it under his armpits, and then he was like, "Yo, man's got the powder first. You got the powder."
This little nigga's out of line.
And he was like,
swung it around, bro.
He spun around like he was doing shot puts.
Man.
Through the
shit.
Ew,
man, I would have loved to see what it looked like from his perspective. Like lining it up like that so perfectly. And I ran into it and it caught me at the back of the head, man. That's excellent.
Bro, I don't know how to throw a frisbee without it flying uncontrollably. Like it'll go nicely, but it'll like curve everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you piss with a bone, it'll just go anywhere it wants to go, but then in a strong direction though.
Not really. Like I throw a frisbee the same way I throw a card. Like you throw it out and then you pull it back at the end and then it goes straight. But anyway, another honorable mention, bro. Which was like a what, bro? The salt shaker, bro.
Oh wow!
Like the pepper. No, it wasn't salt. It was like a pepper one. You know, a pepper one he used to cook whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, this is where I say that you young niggas, bro, like lost born motherfuckers have it easy. Like I remember my mom was cooking something. We was in the kitchen, me and my brother doing some wrestling stuff as kids. I remember she took the pepper thing and bopped my head. This nigga ain't got no shit for this. He walk away clean. She bopped my head like how? This nigga done start me and then you're gonna bop my head. All right, let's see how it is.
No, bro, you see, let's get into it now. Fuck. Yes, I'm so tired of firstborns. The thing is, y'all got hit way more than us, definitely. Because
we got everything way more than you.
Because listen. Because, and I'm glad you said everything. Because y'all came first, so y'all were only kids at some stage. Y'all had some sense of entitlement at first. So then when we came or when others came, then y'all started wilding out like, the fuck? And it was supposed to be just me now. They get what I'm trying to get too. What I'm saying is the way I came up, bro, the way I grew up is that I'm the last born, but all the shit that I enjoyed got cut short because my siblings were getting older. Christmas presents, I stopped getting in grade 1 because my siblings were getting too old. Everything got cut early because my siblings were getting too old. Bruh, everything, like I didn't get half the shit that they got, but every single time my parents would try to swap that out for something else, they'd cry. Well, I have sisters anyway, but they'd complain because sisters complain about everything. But yeah, they'd complain that I'd get this thing. It's like, no. And then as I got older, I
wouldn't know.
Of course
I
not.
wouldn't know. I don't have sisters. I mean, like family,
but
sisters.
then even when you're broke or something, and then you'd be like, but then they swapped whatever you got out for this new thing that they got. But now you're thinking, I didn't get that. Nah, bro. Times also change, things updates. You got whatever was the best for you at your time and your era. But for us,
our joint is a bit different. Our joint was different. Our joint was not like that. Like, first and foremost, like for me, I was, as soon as my brother came, because my brother's like, what, 5 years? I'm 5 years older than him. As soon as the nigga came, I was like hyped. I was like hyped for this nigga to come through. Like, hey, slow nigga's coming through. I was uber protective. Like, from the moment the nigga came through till now, even, it's just like I stopped being a kid and I started being like responsible for this nigga, like telling this nigga what to do, making sure this nigga's good. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the shift came. But what I'm talking about is just the parents they gave this nigga a soft hand, bro. I remember there were some mad things that this nigga did. So why this nigga has such a hard head today. This man talks any way he likes. I remember as a kid, bro, like I would catch my whoopings and I'd take them like a man, bro. My little nigga was like a school shooter type dude. You know what I'm saying? He'd stand there, start huffing and puffing and vibrating in the corner on some, you can hit me, but you won't kill me. And I'm like, shit, are you taking it there? Whoa. Yeah. No. Hey, calm down some, little boy. Slow down some. And then you can see the Pops is there, like, face straight, and then he'll pick him up. You know, like when you're getting that ass whooping of revenge, like this man he's not disciplining me, he's fighting me. Hey, my little boy caught hands, bro. Because he caught hands because he got a mouth. He has a mouth. Yeah. Pause. And it's a Sunday too, because I know all them little Catholic priests that are listening to are going to get active. And that's not what we mean, sir. Nah, that's not what we mean.
You too?
You too? Man, I'm never not going to find Catholic jokes funny, man. I went to a Catholic high school, dude. That shit is so on point. So on point. But anyway, man, he had it easy. Like, there's a lot of things I had to do that he didn't. Yeah, I was older too, but anything that happened, I just was forced to take responsibility for it. For an example, if this nigga, like, I remember this nigga, this nigga just ran out the house and he was walking around the neighborhood and he was like 5'6". So I'm sitting there in the crib, minding my own business, playing PlayStation, whatever. Dude comes back, he's got a cut on his knee, he's done all this crazy stuff. Apparently, he took the neighbor's dog from a couple blocks down or a couple houses down. He took the neighbor's dog, he brought it back here, it caused a whole commotion, whatever. He did so much shit. But the first thing, when my mama got to the crib, she looked at me and she's like, "Where were you?" And I'm like, Yo, do I have to keep this little nigga on a leash? Every time anything happens, this dude can do the most outrageous stuff. Where were you? It stopped like our early 20s, when we were early 20s teenagers, but like, man, still to that day, like that stayed with me. This is why I feel responsible for people a lot of times. I just want to tell people like, hey, don't do this. Yo, like, I just feel responsible. Like, in any situation, I always assume the position of telling people what to do because I'm so used to that. And being a youngin, bro, with the older brother is nice because there's a lot of stuff you don't do. There's a lot of things you don't do. Because my bro is a Mac early. He started becoming a Mac like early high school because I was like, bro, you see that love letter you want to write? Throw that shit away. Don't do that. Don't do that. I learned the hard way. Don't do that. I was like, bro, do you see that little thing you want to buy for the girl at the tuck shop? Don't do that. Instead, get her to buy you something. Play the game and get her to buy you something. Then he comes back and is like, oh, bro, she bought me something at the tuck shop and she held my hand. And we went behind the swing set. She went to kiss me. It's like, yep, exactly.
Got him.
Now, exactly. So that's the nice thing. You, like, someone was the experiment. Like, the thing is, that was different between you. You had older sisters. So the game has to switch a bit with you. They didn't run it the same way they did you.
You see my perspective of the game, having sisters, bro. It was just easier. I used my sisters as a metric of knowing when and when not to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because as guys, we can be oblivious to when chicks are not, like, they're not okay. That like what can I say? It's like they're not in the mood to talk to you or some shit. So then approaching, approaching would be. So my timing was better, I guess. My timing was way better than other dudes. That's the only thing that was better, just timing. Everything else is like, talking was easier because I can say the slang words and that worked so much. Oh man, you know a little bit about the Real Housewives of something world. Oh.
No, I don't want you to snitch or whatever, but I've once used a line, right? I once used a line where I was caught in that exact situation. Like I want Gal to leave, but I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do it. And I did this back in college, right? So I had like my room was like a 2-room thing. It's like the one with this like a study place, and then it had like a bedroom, right? That's how my joint was like. Boom. So I told her we got to it and we linked, right? So afterwards, I'm like, no, I can't fall asleep. I can't fall asleep with a woman around. And she was like, why? He's like, no, last time I did that, she came through and stole all my stuff. So you're going to have to go.
heavy.
Bro. And initially I could see like she sunk. But then when I explained, it's like, no, I really feel you. Like we can link up tomorrow on a night thing, whatever, if I'm not busy. But then she got it. And then it was like, cool. And it was like, that was a nice slider. That was a nice sliding one.
Nah, bro.
That was a nice, quick sliding one.
I've kind of also used the same excuse before. I was like, no I can't usually sleep next to a woman. That's all I said, though. Like, I went on some deep shit. I'm like, no, I can't sleep next to a woman. Like, I can't sleep next to anyone else. I'm so used to sleeping on my own that I find it difficult to adjust. Yeah, well, bro,
weak. Nah, bro, that's weak. You can. That one's dripping too. You can smell the excuse in that.
No, but that's chakra level though. Like some deep shit.
Oh, like my chakras aren't aligned.
I'm not aligned right now. Yep.
But you see, that's the thing though. Sometimes you'll get a girl who's gonna go on to get along, and sometimes you'll get a tiger who's gonna push back. It's like, oh, but when you were in my pussy, what about the energy then? Bop, bop, bop. And then it gets ugly. But you see, your joint was nice. I've never used that joint. The one where I'm like, hey, I gotta study, I gotta do some. And then you leave the things on the table. And then when she comes, be like, all right, I'm gonna get back to it.
Listen, my housemates did that like a couple months ago. His hand came through. And then suddenly I hear them like probably after like 3 hours, like it's like 9 p.m. now.
Sure.
I hear them talking about basketball. I'm like, how? Homie, I heard the choir just now, and then now y'all are talking about basketball. What's up? And they're like, nah, man's actually like set up his whole study desk and everything. And then he he told his housemates at 9, come knock, or at 8:30, come knock. Come knock and say, yo, gotta do this project. And
bro, that's another one.
Assist.
That's another fire one. Bruh. Assist ever.
Assist is also more slick than a solo call. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Because I'd have Mandem come through, knock on my door, like, hey, bruv, we're meeting with this guy. We're going to go draft the proposal. Oh, look, is it that proposal? It's like, yeah, that proposal. And she's like, what proposal? No, there's a huge proposal. I can't tell you just yet. And then, boom, 1, 2, 3, we move.
Oh, man. You see, once you have a meeting once in front of them, you have one virtual meeting on Teams or on Zoom or whatever. You have one meeting. Done him. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Just set up your mic.
Yeah.
Just set up your mic and be like, yo, listen.
Backstore.
I'm gonna have a meeting at like around 10. I just want to test my laptop if the connection's good and all that shit.
Yo, I had one tiger though before, right? I had a tiger before. She was not budging. She was on some, I have a meeting. No, I'll wait. I can't sleep next to a woman because she'll steal my stuff. It's like, no, you can search me before I leave.
Hello. Nah, I hate those ones, bro. It's like, damn. It's like, I understand you want to spend time with me, but like, bro, as niggas, like we're lone wolves sometimes. Like we just need our space most of the time. But yeah,
man ended up having to do something extreme.
What did you do?
Bro, I feigned like I had diarrhea, bro. I just went and sat in the toilet for time.
The fuck?
It's like, oh, I'm not feeling too well. And then I went and sat there for time again, started watching YouTube videos on the joint, came out again, sat there for 15 minutes, went back in, and she's like, oh, no, I can see you're not feeling well. I'll come back another time.
Nah. That's legit. That's legit. Ain't nobody want no shitty person with it. That's legit.
Now here we just gave the man them game how to get rid of a girl that you don't want.
I need to take my own advice.
Yo, bro. Yo, like,
bro, I can't be the teacher and the students.
Yo, facts. Like taking your own advice is tough at times.
Bro.
Yo, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
And I can't really answer this one because I'm a faithful man. Like if I'm with a girl, I don't cheat. But my man's
carry on.
Shoot him from a distance like Roberto Carlos.
Carry on.
Yo.
Carry on.
But I was talking to my man and he was like, yo, when you break up with your main girl, never tell your side girl that she's gone. You gotta keep it pushing like the main girl's still there, because man was talking about how the side girl started acting up because the thrill wasn't there. She didn't feel like she was taking something that wasn't supposed to be taken. And the man fumbled it by spending more time with her, and he actually let her know that now I'm alone, and he saw the behavioral change, and then it made me peep that these girls really want us to be toxic dons, don't they?
You can't get sympathy pussy from something that you're getting for free. It's like paying for free. It's like, the fuck are you doing? It's like, bro, I'm not fucking you because you're like I feel sorry for you. I'm fucking you because you had the power. You had a chick, but then you still came to me. So I feel like I have power. You know, I attracted you and all that shit. Nah, bro. No. And then they're like, I want me to feel sorry for you. I'm already fucking you. What more do you want from me? Like shit.
Yo,
what more do you want from me?
What from me?
What more do you want from me?
Boy.
Yo, for real though. For real. That is a good point. I never thought about it like that. Like sympathy. It's a sympathy joint.
Yeah, because
like, and also
bro,
the optics of it, like upgrading a side chick is one of the worst decisions you can ever make.
I'm not really a side chick type dude, but I feel as if you had to promote your side chick, it's because you're of the utmost top-notch nigga that this person is not necessarily a side chick for entertainment, but it's like a next up. It's like a training camp, La Masia.
Oh, you know? Like you. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Oh, okay.
Vitesse, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Send them off to Vitesse.
The loan, and then you come back.
Parent company, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a parent club, but Vitesse, you know what I'm saying? And then once it's time to Mason Mount, you know what I'm saying? Young Mason Mount.
Hey, but bro, you see, the thing is, there's a Mason Mount, bro, and then there's a Lucas Pison, bro, the one that stays on loan permanently.
Liaison, dog. Marco Marin too. We destroyed those guys' careers.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Nathaniel Chalobah, he finally tapped out. He had to tap out and just bounce because you can see that he's just being thrown back and forth like a tennis ball, bro.
Bro,
Loftus Cheek ones, bro.
Bro, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
I don't want to go off topic, but I'll ask you a question later.
All right.
Is this Messi situation the weirdest thing that you've seen in sports history?
I don't know if I'd say in sports history, but from like the past, the Ronaldo one was kind of weird, but with the Ronaldo one, there was a little bit of you could see it coming, right? There's a backstory. Boom. Yes, exactly. With the Ronaldo one, you could see there was a natural progression. You could see that there was a bit of a riff with Perez and so on and so forth. And then when Juve put the P's up and they put the guap up for the man, you're like, To me, Messi's one is probably the weirdest, followed by Neymar's one. Because Neymar's one, I was like, huh? What? Didn't you just chief these niggas on the semifinals? Oh, no, quarterfinal. No, was it quarterfinal round of 16? Oh, when they did the remontada, they came back from PSG. I was like, Neymar. But this Messi one, this man out of the blue, because it looked like he's signing the contract. He won Copa America, all is good. And all of a sudden, PSG, and you're wearing number 30.
Now, you see what Messi did? Messi is that chick who is that chick who says, "Don't worry about the other guy," and then gets pregnant by the other guy. Messi was literally flirting with you the whole time, the whole season. Like, no, I may be here, but I may not be here anymore. You know, I may not be in this relationship. And you, as a simp, also were the simps, simping, bruh. Also was simping, bruh. They were literally like, "No, come," and they're like, He's like, and it's like, "Oops, got pregnant. It's too late. Now boss have to say, hey, Yazin, you know what I'm saying? It was good while you were single, but now you're pregnant, you know."
Hey,
you can go
these hoes ain't loyal.
Bruh, at least
when a rich nigga wants you and your nigga can't do nothing for you.
Boy.
But wasn't the thing of man actually wanted to stay? Man actually did want to stay.
He did, but he was toying with them.
There was complications.
And it went wrong. He was toying with them and it went wrong. That's what I think. He was toying with them, acting like, "Okay, cool, I want what I want, but then I'm going to play with you." And then he fucked it up.
Yeah.
What Barca fucked it up,
Did you see the backlash? Did you see the backlash that some of the Barca players got from the fans? PK took a cut. Bro, Mtiti, like, nigga, you haven't played for like a year or some time or 2 years. Nigga, why haven't you decreased your salary? And my thing is that, so Griezmann too. Griezmann's on some mad.
Griezmann baby did not want to move.
Grizzly baby's like, why are you messing with man's paper? And to me, right? To me, as much as I get that from the Barca fans, like, you want to keep Messi, but at the same time, man, I'm a professional. This is my job. You can't just split my paper for vibes. Just for vibes now. Facts. Especially, like, I would get it if you were a Barca fan from youth. You came up through the system and you owe everything to Barca. But men like Griezmann, Umtiti, they're just here for the check. They've been here obviously they're here for great club, whatever. But they're here as employees. Messi and PK and Busquets and all these other men, you can talk to them about, hey, do a half. Those are staples. Those are guys who identify with the club. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And Footy Griezmann, bro. If you look at Griezmann, the way he's such a pretty boy and he does the spending, do you think Griezmann's savings is right, bro? Do you think it could take the cut down?
Hey, bro, man has 4 kids, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's a 4, right?
Yo.
Yeah, 4 kids, man.
Yeah,
you know.
like 4 or 3.
All with the same 4, all with the same birthday. 3 or 4, all with the same birthday.
Yeah. He's a striker, bro.
I think it's 3. 3 kids with the same birthday.
He's a striker.
I know.
He's a striker.
I know they planned with you about this day. We're gonna fuck at 11:59 p.m. We're gonna make sure we're gonna fuck. So then, bruh, that was well planned, bro. Like, it's either coincidence.
Just a left on this kids thing and athletes, bro. Did you see the madness that Brittany Renner did, bro?
Bruh, this is a
classic.
Got him. Classic.
Got him.
Classic move. It's just like I said a few episodes ago. The veil is now being lifted. This is a classic move. It was
Hey, bro.
Premium content. There was even a video of her talking about it, bro. Like, bro.
Yo, man.
Classic move.
She done told you. And this is why I keep saying to man that, all right, we're not like judging women and whatnot is one thing, but when someone tells you who they are, listen, bruv. Listen. You can't take a street cat, bro. You can't take a street cat and put the street cat in the house, man.
You cannot turn a hoe into a housewife, bro.
Bro, you cannot. Bro, you cannot. Like, Kanye tried. And he tried so hard that he lost his mind. Man lost his mind in the process. This is why I'm saying, bro, imagine, bro, how can you go to bed, right, knowing that this woman next to you is carrying 100 bodies, 50 bodies, 30 bodies, 20, whatever number. You're not going to bed with one person. You're going to bed with one person and the other 50 that she came with. Hi, man.
Listen, bro. Listen. I look at it as, you see, I was watching Fuckboy Island, right? That's a weird-ass series.
I still can't believe that thing is real, bro.
Right. So
I can't believe that thing is real, bro.
There was this young dude by the name of, it's so fucked up. There was this young dude by the name of Casey. And then this girl, the girl that he was going for, her name was CJ. And she was like older, like I think she was 30 on the dot or 29 there. And then he was young baby face type. So my homies and I are watching this thing. And we're just like, he's doing Elena's, you know what I'm saying? He's doing Elena's. He's learning the game. She's teaching him the game, because in certain places where they'd have disagreements, then when he reacted the way she wanted him to react, she was like, yeah, she was happy because it's like, I taught you the game. Yeah. So now this young homie who got Brittany Renner, right?
Yeah, he's 18, bruv.
Right. He didn't have that game. He didn't. I'm not. I don't think he had that game to teach him. Would say, oh, sure, or had that chick to show you. Would say, this is how the game goes. The scripts. This is his lesson.
He needs some milk.
This is his lesson, bro.
And
it's sadly the game, bro.
Sadly, it's the game. But to me, two things. First and foremost, we all know that, like I said it earlier, right? That we work on different timelines, men and women, bro. Like a woman who's your age is not really your age. She's ahead of you. She's in her prime, in her 20s. And then you surpass her if you've been working. Insert that if you've been working and you've got nice. Later on, that's where your thing comes. Now, that thing is not just money, but it's like experiences, game, whatever. Because even a girl that's the same age as you, at 21, she's been getting it thrown at her from 16. She knows how to move the game. Even at 21, she will be running you. At 21, you're both 21. Now you're 18 and she's like 27. She's done a future. She's done a low Uzi. She's done this, done that. And you don't think this is at this point, right? She's not even wearing jersey number 30 anymore. She's wearing jersey number 10. She's worked the ranks up. The jersey is fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like she's got the club captain band on her arm, bro. The Dribblers XI. You know what I'm saying? She's a club legend. And you still fumbling cones and dribbling cones there in La Masia and think you're going to get on. Nah, bro.
That's why they get tied by 27.
Even 27 is early, bro. These ones, bro.
25.
They extend this. No.
25
they extend the service plan. Those ones are 32, bro. They extend the service plans. The industry is still at 32, 33, bro.
I thought you went backwards. Oh, yeah. They get tied by the early 30s, but then it's like, and then they now go to church, and then like that's why it's like I don't believe you if you're not really like holy like that from jump. And then now when you want to transform your life, get the demons out you that were in and out of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like church is like I saw this one tweet that said church is a housing, what's a housing for hoes or something, a home for hoes and simps. It's facts, though.
Jesus, bro.
It's for hoes and simps.
100%.
It's because they're like, oh no, shit. I actually have to now I have to believe in something because my youth doesn't work for me anymore. So now I have to go back to church, believe in something so that I can prepare myself. But then you didn't do the work when you're younger. Simps, I don't say simps go to church, but then that's where simps look for wives. You don't look for a wife at your church, bro.
No, never.
I don't believe so.
And this is also like one of the things I inherently believe, bro. Like similar to church, I could never be always wary about girls that come from out of town. Because every new place she goes to, she's trying to reset the wholeness.
Control or deletes.
Hey, bruv, wagwan. So
she starts the task manager and ended the task.
yo, brother. You know what she done did? She went and hit the format.
Formats and shit.
Started the thing again. And now you don't have a reference, bro. You have no reference. At least if she's from around your end, you know, you can ask gents about, hey, let's go like that. And then when you get the, hey, bro, are you sure? This one, not this one. And when you start getting those laughs, then you know what's you missed, bro. Kechile. But when the men are like, I'm not really sure, but I don't really know her like that. And she's from the area, then you know that she probably kept it low down. Maybe she was a freak in the sheets, but who knows?
Have you ever wifed a hoe?
Wifed a hoe? Not all the way, but like engagement. And then, your
homies told you, would say, hey, bruh, this is a hoe.
That's where I was like, yeah, because my boys, I can substitute my judgment for theirs. Because at the time I thought I did all the homework, but that was like at a simpler time. Like I rushed it. Like I did the vet thing for like a month or two. Ooh. And I didn't see her in different environments. You see what I'm saying? Like I kept her coming back to the crib. And you know these hoes, bruv, they gonna lay that wet splash 3,000 on you.
Sometimes if you fuck too good, it makes me question, where did you learn this from?
Bro, it was so good that I put those questions to the side, my G. And she came through. She came through. She was good to a nigga. The back rubs when I was done. She did the whole cooking joint. She would randomly drop
and
off
remember what
stuff at the joint.
And remember what
Ken randomly pop by to just check out. Yeah.
Remember what Ken and I always said: hoes will take care of you. They know how to take care of a man. They know what hits the spot. It's like dudes with experience. We know, or dudes with experience know how to get girls to come. They know how, like, what spots to hit. They know how to,
and you know how to get it in her mind.
Yeah, they know how to make her feel good. Same with hoes. Hoes know how to treat a man, knows how a man wants to be treated. That's why she calls you daddy. She submits. You know what I'm saying? She submits without even completing the assignments. That's why it's an early submission. It's an early submission. Hey. Ooh, be wary of early submissions because they might not have done the work.
Game. And also peep this. This is where I went wrong. Right? A girl can give you ass. She can cook for you. She can clean for you. She can do that for 5 niggas a week. 5 niggas a week. But she will never spend her guap on 5 niggas a week. She's only going to spend it on that one that really does it. And when I look back on it, bro, she ain't spend a dime on your boy. She ain't spend a dime.
I've said it before. If she doesn't spend on you, you have trash dick. You have a trash dick game if she doesn't spend on you.
Don't tell me about my trash dick game now. Hey,
bruh. If she doesn't spend on you, if it was so good that you made a chick spend her money on you, she could have spent that money on clothes, makeup, whatever they order on Amazon or Take-A-Lots. You know what I'm saying? They love ordering shit.
Yeah, I hear you still. I think it was back then I was of the mind that I don't want to take money from a woman. So I probably shut down. Yeah. I shut down that gate before it was open. But now I know, like I require it. So I just sit and watch. What do you do with your wallet?
You see, this is very like important because it's like for me, it's shocking. It's shocking when it happens. It's like, oh, okay, cool. But now I'm slowly getting used to it and seeing what's, if she's really into you, she'll spend money on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's really shocking because it's like, I never had that before growing up. And now that my game has matured, I know what I'm doing now. And then it's like, oh, okay, cool. I can also get you lunch or whatever and shit without it being a thing. I'm not tricking on you. It's transactional, basically.
It's not really transactional. It's more like it's reciprocal.
Reciprocal, there we go.
It's reciprocal, man. I give you something, you give me. Because I peeped at probably 3, maybe a little bit under 4 years ago. I peeped that these ones have money, bruv. These ones have money.
They're close
because they're making their own. Outside of that, leave the expenditures. They're making their own stacks, right? And then on top of that, they have at least, every girl has at least, being conservative, at least 3 to 5 gents on the phone that are funding her lifestyle in one way or the other. He's going to buy her a lunch. He's going to send her an e-wallet. He's going to do this, that, and the other. She's not even spending her own money for her needs. Other niggas are already taking care of it.
Yep.
So if I'm trying to lead with the cash, if I'm trying to lead with the money, all I'm doing is standing along behind a long line of other beneficiaries or other gift givers or other...
They're saved as beneficiaries.
Yes, bro. Like... if I'm putting my money down, I'm just buying some shares, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whereas when she feels you. You don't have to put down no money because her source of joy is you, not what she gets from you.
Facts.
Hey, we preaching, bro. We preaching. We preaching, bro.
Facts. Yo, bro. I wanna switch up the tone a little bit.
Switch the gears.
But anyway, yeah, so I was having a conversation with my homie, right? So we kept beating around the bush about this thing. We just kept beating around the bush. And then I just...
this is going to be a wild one.
I just ended up... I just ended up just saying it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, listen, if you're a guy who partakes in anal sex with the girl you're with, I think you might be gay.
Bro, no cap.
Because what's the difference to you? What is the difference? This pussy right there. So now you take it up a level. What's the difference to you if it's a woman's asshole or a man's?
The sensation, right?
Sensational.
The sensation is exactly the same. It's exactly the same as a dude's booty, but
sensational.
The only reason.
What's stopping?
The only reason you'd hit the chocolate box. The only reason that you'd hit the chocolate box is for the submission thing. You're not enjoying this. She's not enjoying this. This is all about me. I'm telling you that, hey, you are giving your body completely for me to defile in every way I want, even when it doesn't benefit you.
Sensational.
Okay,
I can get off
it. Yeah.
From that on an ego thing.
Sensational.
But I personally have never done the chocolate box. I don't want no finger, no nothing.
You never put a finger in?
Because no. Bro.
Not even a finger, bro.
Nah.
Even if it slipped in by accident.
Because no, by accident I've done that. But like as soon as I realized what I was doing, I pulled out. I rescinded that real quick. You know what I'm saying? It had a 24-hour return period. I did it in 2. You know what I'm saying? Yo, number 2, 40. I'll be here all week. I'll be here all week.
Immediately. You even paid the fee.
But to me, I think it's far too so risque to do that impromptu. Because like if I want to do that, I need to do that with a girl who she knows that this is something that can happen, so she preps herself when she showers. You know, she puts like an extra thing in her booty to make sure that, you know, she's good, whatever. Obviously, as a hygiene thing, you should be putting a little bit up your butt to just clean it. But if you're putting your whole Johnson, bro, you're going deep. Like the first surface level, bro. The first surface level may be clean, but you're going towards the intestines now, bro. You're finding mad things.
You could go find mermaids down there, bro. Shit. The deep blue sea, bro. You gotta go find mermaids,
bro. Like, don't make me put on my tinfoil hats, because that.
Right, you're gonna find the Loch Ness mermaids down there.
Alright, bro. Because I really have a fear of coming back with doo-doo flakes, man.
They're gonna go find the city of Atlantis down there. Shit.
Illuminati confirmed. You know too much,
dude. I know that's some nasty shit. I don't understand why dudes do that. It's like, yes, I hear what you're saying in terms of like of the dominance and all of that stuff, but it doesn't make sense to me as to why
it makes sense.
Okay, cool. It's like, okay,
it makes sense. It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
bro. It's the same WhatsApp group as niggas who piss and crap on their women. It doesn't feel different. It's the power. It's like the power. It's like that. It's the same. It's the power. Everything in the world, everything about everything is about sex, except for sex. Sex is about power. Everything else. Nasty.
Okay.
Nasty. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's another one. You know that Mkari just made me realize, man. The selling dreams thing needs to stop. Too many people are selling dreams because Cardi B, man, she sold dreams, man. Talking about I don't cook, I don't clean, but Offset was a real one. Be like, you gotta cook, you gotta clean. Put it on video too, so the man then can see.
No, but here's the thing. That's how chicks were like vele. It's just that now, with social media, everything's in front of us. They were always like, niggas ain't shit, da da da. They were talking there in the salon and their group circles and all that shit. They come back home to you. But at home, hey, she'll cook for you. She'll do everything for you. That's why as a dude, relax, chill,
bro.
Calm down. When you see these chicks saying these things online, relax,
bro.
Because someone is taming her. This is like her alter ego, basically. Her Sasha Fierce or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Social media is a woman's alter ego. Ooh.
Blew my mind. Social media is a woman's hair salon.
Shit. Because they spend hours in that bitch.
I was there. Gossiping. Getting
and it's
tea.
Like, that's why it seems really weird for us to comment in on this shit. And then they say don't talk, and don't get involved in women's business. Because it's like, bruh, it is women's business to be talking all day.
And when a woman is like, Indota must 1, 2, 3, and a man jumps in, a real man must do 1, 2, 3, and a man jumps in. It's exactly like women talking mad smack at the hair salon and you running in the joint saying, but nah, you wrong. Now you the one getting looked at like you goofy.
It's not even running in there. It's basically you're in there because you're not doing shit all day. So you're sitting there with your woman in the salon and now you're commenting, it's like, nigga, go get a job.
Oh, no. Oh, go get a purpose. Go do something with your life.
Go do something. That's basically what you're saying.
You can't play PlayStation all day, big fella.
Bro,
you're getting old now, big fella.
Because I can see, whenever I'm like, oh, bro, I barely tweet. I just retweet sometimes and I retweet the pod stuff and whatever. When I'm just sitting and just scrolling through and I can see dudes trying to, like, it's fine, you can defend dudes on and shit like that, but there are certain things where you can see with this person is being problematic. It's something that someone has said before and you're still getting triggered. It's like, you're not getting enough pussy to realize that they don't mean that shit. It's like when we talk to our homies and then we speak about a situation like, hey, bro, my chick did this. Like, hey, women valid. They don't know how to. They panic too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like something like that. But then you're gonna say it to your homies. They say it on social media,
bro.
That's simple.
Bro. I've been thinking about this a lot as of late, right? Especially in these quote unquote red pill super alpha man spaces, bro. We all know the saying, lions don't concern themselves with the opinion of sheep.
Yeah.
Not to call women sheep, but Mary had a little lamb. Bah! But for you niggas to be so bent out of shape from a joke. Yes, all good jokes contain true shit. Yes, they are going to slice you in a way, but hit dogs holler, dude. If you are so bent out of shape at a joke, Indota must is a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Like Kevin Samuel said.
All these things about their standards is a joke. Yo.
Like Kevin Samuel said, a bunch of grass-eating lions. Vegan lions. Vegetarian lions.
Soy lions.
What's a diet lions?
Frappuccino. Frappuccino lions.
Bruh.
Smoothie lions.
Boy, all of that shit.
Hey. Brutal fruits lions.
Benini lions.
Savannah lions.
Nobody just go around.
Yo, man, them are tame. Tame.
Bro.
Tame.
Don't know how to. It's like, that's why I've noticed that these days dudes just don't know. Like, that's why they're on social media trying to find the answers. It's like these days niggas want to Google.
Yeah,
yes,
that's true.
It's like, okay, being outside is tough, but dog, like, shit. You learn it, bro. Like rejection is like, oh, okay, cool, fine, thanks, and you leave. Like I remember I got rejected by this one gorgeous hand, bro. We had a beautiful conversation, and she's like, "No, don't give my number out." So I was like, "Oh, well, okay, cool, thanks." And then she's like, "Oh, thanks for understanding." I was like,
bro,
it's cool.
Why don't you just drop yours? You have nothing to lose. Even if she never calls you, I just drop it there. Be like, all right. And that's why I stopped asking for numbers. I just dropped mine. Like
yes, that's very good. Very good. But I approached her.
I just dropped mine.
If I approached her, then I might as well initiate the asking.
No. But like I think of it like this, right? We all know like women like guys that ask them to do stuff that they actually want to do. You know what I'm saying? When you tell her to do things and you constantly tell her what to do and she listens, she'll like you more. So I frame it like I'm having a conversation, right? And then at the end of it, if I can see it can go somewhere else, I'll ask, what are you doing now? And we'll go somewhere, like get a drink or coffee, whatever. Then if we can slide back to the crib, we do that. If the logistics are set up, obviously. If I'm far away from any of that happening, it's not going to happen. But if it can happen, right? Or I'll just be like, dude, have the lovely conversation and then be like, you know what, call me, we'll do something. Then I give her the number. So when she calls me, it's like, don't text me, don't do no weird stuff, call me. And if she calls me, that already knows that, all right, I'm starting off at a W because she already listened. And then from then on, I keep throwing in a lot of these things. Because if she doesn't call me, lets me know that, nah, she didn't feel me like that. If she texts me and she comes sideways, she didn't feel me like that. And over the phone, I'm going to tell her more thing. Like, I kind of forgot what you look like. Send me a picture. Send me this, send me that. If she doesn't do that and she's pussyfooting around that, then I know also.
The picture thing, that's extra. I don't care about pictures, bro. It's like she'll send them anyway. Or actually, what I like is, no, you're actually right. But like, it's like
it's style. At this point, it's personal flair.
Facts. They take selfies every fucking day, and if not even one comes your way, that's something odd,
bro. You know, you feel me. You see what I'm saying?
Not even one comes your way. They want to take pictures of
not
everything.
Even one comes your way.
When they're with you, they want to take pictures, bro. So imagine now when they're on their own, they're always taking pictures, and not one comes your way, bro. You're not the priority. You're down the pecking order.
You really aren't. You really aren't. You need to start looking at yourself and be like, hey, bruv. Hey, it ain't really like that. It ain't really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're making millions and you can't even spare me $1, you can't even spend one.
None of that.
I ain't like that. Exactly. So to me, that whole rejection thing, like you're saying, it's part of the game. And we've gotten to the point where you finesse it so well that a rejection doesn't even feel like a rejection. Because niggas coming hard, like all guns blazing. Then when she rejects you, obviously she's going to be all guns blazing as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you come in,
not even
hella extra.
Like remove the
hella extra.
Remove the stereotypical rejection. I don't know if everyone has been in the situation, but there's a certain type of rejection where it was you were still being respectful and everything, but she was traumatic. And then now you look like she forces you to look like an idiot. You look like an idiot now because she just wants to be that way. She's just dramatic. There's a lot of dudes go through it, niggas won't admit it, but everyone has had that one chick that just was dramatic about, nah, I don't feel you. And then you look like an idiot there. That's what you have to eat.
I think.
And then continue to keep it moving because you feel like you need to defend yourself at some stage. But then it's like, bro, just keep it moving. No one cares. Literally.
To me, I don't know. I'm weird in the fact that I see that as a green flag, or I see that as a W because now I didn't have to deal with that. Like, look at it like this, right?
In hindsight, yeah.
Yeah, but look at it like this, right? Dudes, like, I rather that one than the one where you take her out a couple times, you do all the things, and then at the end of it, she tells you, oh, let's go slow, or I want to be friends, or whatever these hands say to do that. I rather you say upfront, like, my investment is now sharp. You know what I'm saying? It's exactly like the Messi thing. It's exactly like the Messi thing. I rather you just push the contract away from the table instead of having this whole transfer saga, and then at the end of it, you say, nah, I ain't with it. You know what I'm saying?
If you fuck...
I rather you say...
No, my bad for cutting you. But if you fuck and she still hits you with that, what does that mean?
Means you're a clown. I already got what I want. You're the clown. Like what? Like what? Like I
like
think
that's how I measure. I measure it. It's like if she doesn't come back, then I didn't do a good job.
I didn't.
It has to come.
And
back.
as much as Mandem wants to say they knock everyone out of the park, there are just some that you don't, and that's just
you
life.
don't. It's okay.
Take that on the shoulder.
It's really okay for me.
That you
like sometimes I think like sometimes that they're just nymphs. They're just nymphos, bro. Like sometimes I think they're just nymphos, bro. I'll be like, nah, maybe they're nymphos, but
bro,
no. Even if they are nymphos, they wouldn't come back if they don't want to.
Bro, can we talk about something, right? Right. So boom. If you had a man's who was buying mad sex dolls and he was having this machine automatic pump that will milk his dick, and that's what he needs to do to get a nut, wouldn't you say to him eventually that, bro, you're taking in all this porn, you're taking in all these blue movies, this ETV plus extra brand, and you doing all the stuff with machinery, bro, that is pumping your thing at like 100 miles per hour, giving you 1,000 pumps a minute, bro. Do you not think that your joint is going to be beaten out of commission? You can't do anything to that thing.
That's number one. And number two, you have to now see, like sometimes, you know, as guys, we have victory. I mean, we have egos. So when you knock her out, it's either when you knock her out or when she starts getting the aftershakes, you stand up and do your victory lap around the bed. When you go into the toilets, come back, victory lap.
You walk around. Yeah.
You have to. You can see her there. She's shaking the yeah. When you see her, I know she's asleep, she's gone. And you know when she's she's not even looking for the blankets, she's just trying to reach forwards. Yeah. Reaches for the blankets, pulls it up. You know it's my job is done. Take a lap, victory lap. You have to. Yeah. That's when you know the job is complete.
Exactly. I hear that because that's where you go flush the rubber down the toilet. I hear that though. Well, this is for us who actually live on the cautious side. You wild boys who are raw dogging everything, I get your victory laps look kind of different, but whatever. I was saying more on the thing of if you are doing that, if you're doing that to your dick, like you got mad pumps and sex dolls, like a normal human woman is not gonna really, like you may like human women, but it's not really gonna do much for you. Like you're desensitized. You've beat the thing out of commission.
Yeah.
Now you telling me, you telling me that gal them can pick up a hydraulic press, an electric mini drill with 24 settings and 32 knobs, and you're gonna beat this thing, and you're telling me you don't need a jackhammer to get off to feel something, bro? Get out of here. That's not my fault. You beat your joints into next week,
bro. Like that's my issue. It's like you're not even gonna feel real dick because you've had this man-made plastic thing all the way up your vagina, bro, and it's gonna stretch it out completely.
Electric toothbrush.
Unrealistic.
Electric toothbrush.
Bro. It's so unrealistic, and it's like now you're gonna get real dick, and it's like, you know, you're diving. It's like putting a Vienna through a donut.
The whole way.
Literally.
A whole way.
Throw it through a whole way.
Through donuts.
No, throw it in a well. A wishing well.
Because it's all vibes.
Dude. And then you can hear a job.
Oh. And you know what? And I think it's so genius how women can completely trash their cooch. They can beat it up with the electric power drill. And we still take the fall for not performing. Hands to the gals, bro. The fact that you convince us that it's us, we're not doing the thing. Love it.
Well, I feel as if
sensational.
You're not messing with a real chick if you have a chick that like blames niggas, because they understand who to know, bro. Like a real dick versus a machine. Like you have to have a real chick. Like forget all these chicks that like playing victim and all that shit. When you get a real chick, they know what I know. When they use these toys, like you can use them during. I've never used them, but you can use them during, and then when it's time for penetration, now they prefer the nigga because they understand that now this shit gonna stretch you out. All sensitivity is lost.
Yeah, for real still.
Yeah, because
I'm not
every
talking
chick
about an individual
like that.
No, but we all know that when they're at the hair salon, they are. when they're online, when they're at the hair salon. Oh man, Twitter. Oh, this episode has to be called the hair salon, man.
Nah, bro.
Barbershop.
You see, when they do it at the hair salon, they're comparing price, or they're comparing and browsing. They're not saying I actually bought it. They're comparing and browsing.
Yeah, some cap and say they actually bought it.
They're advising each other on what's dope. The ones that do, bro,
they're advising each other, yeah.
Bro. Like there are those few that use it that come out, but they're not. You see, if someone's really doing something, they're not really out there loud about it. There's only those chosen few, those select few that decide, nah, let me just out myself just for no reason.
Thank you. This is why Mans who is talking about all his conquests and how he's crushing this girl. Like, you can talk to the man, them like, hey, bro, hey, something crazy happened. But you only talk about it because it's something out of the ordinary.
Facts.
But you getting some ass should be ordinary.
That should be normal.
Yeah, it's just another Wednesday. It's another Wednesday. It's another Tuesday, whatever. We move. But yeah, still, I love this analogy about the hair salon, man. That's perfect. Excuse me. That is perfect, dude. It really is just a hair salon. Just chatting bare shit.
And they're staying there for hours. It's like there's a mode inside there.
Man, they're staying there for hours. So must go gossiping back and forth. And this person did this. And have you ever noticed?
That's who they are, though. Like, can't charge them.
That is who they are. And you ever noticed, like, there's always a one girl whose life is pretty good, everything's going well, and she feels pressured now. She feels under the cosh because she doesn't have some wild stories to share. So she starts making stuff up.
Facts.
This is what happens on
the
social media.
Pathological liars. Oh my gosh.
Oh man. They
exist. They truly exist. Like the ones that you can see, they're not about that. Oh, the households. Ooh,
the households.
Yes. You can see they're not about that life, but because they feel
not about this life,
but because they feel left out, they want to be in
the
mix.
They have to up it.
They have to, try and then once it's in front of them, they'll be like, hey, and you'll be like,
oh my gosh,
and then you're talking all that shit before. It's like, Brad,
I
instantly stop
that.
talking to them.
I hate that.
Instantly stop talking to them.
I hate that with
you
the
have
passion.
to end all communication.
Bro. Keyboard warriors.
Twitter fingers.
I hate that. Same way we have men who will always talk that smoke, but then when you're in front of you, they don't want to square up. We have these households, man, who want to talk about how they're going to do a split on it and do all these things. Dumb thugs.
Bruh, they talk about how they're going to throw back and do this. I told you, I said to you guys a few episodes ago, the ones that really do it don't say shit. They just laugh and be like, haha.
They just laugh. And then they show you. They show you.
They take your soul. You're gone.
Man.
Bro, you elevate like Kanye did in that in the arena. Just elevates.
Oh man. Wildness. Wild thing that was. Because, bro, I hate that. Because especially households from like suburban households, bro.
Oh my
suburban households. Like Model C girls. Worst ones.
Listen.
Because they love to stir the pot.
Yes.
And then when smoke is on,
gone. They run away from it. But listen, Wale said, bad girls ain't no good and good girls ain't no fun. And hood girls want a smart nigga. College girls all want a thug. They like shit that has nothing to do with them. They like a life
do with them.
They like a life that they've never seen before. So a chick from the burbs may not always just want a dude from the burbs. Hell no. They want excitement. They know this life already. They want new things. They want to get excited. A chick from the hood will be like, I've had all these niggas. They're not safe. I now want a suburban nigga, a square nigga. I want a dude that's just gonna be in jail, about his paper, about his life, and then I'm gonna be next to him because I'm tired of all this unpredictability. You see why all these suburban girls are wilding. Yep. And then you see a lot of girls from the hood, they want to get their shit together because they grew up around a place where people are always wild and they're like, nah, I'm trying to get out of here. There's a difference. It's because they know that they have a fail safe, like, oh no, really, if I fuck up, my parents are here to save me.
Yep. Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
They constantly do that shit because they know they have enough leverage to bounce back. But then once you don't have enough leverage, and if you're a chick from the hood, it's like, yo, listen, I'm not trying to do that, bro. Like, there's no time to fuck around. I need to get mine, you know. There's no time to explore how my limits and how far I can go. Let me also get a person who's aligned with how I want my life to be. It's just that simple.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That simple. That simple. That damn simple. Harder than it is, though, because like you said, they're no fun. But I think, you know what? If we have to be honest, a lot of men them want to complain about the lack of good girls. But when they've got one, they also don't have they don't have the gland of appreciation for a good woman. You know what I mean?
Facts. I've thought about this, yeah.
Because there's a reason why every dude wants to be a savage, and there's a reason why every chick wants to be a Megan Thee Stallion. Because in the streets, now I don't mean like the whole streets, but I mean like, you know, out in public, everyone is repping that set. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're banging. So when people are saying, well, it's all right, all these niggas are rating the Brazilian butt lift kind girl, then obviously all these women are going to be, or they're going to want to be looking that way cosmetically. And also niggas are seeing that nice guys are catching L's, bro.
No.
So everyone's going to try to be a savage.
No. Pause there. No. It's 2021.
Hold up.
Nice guys seem as if they're winning because nice guys are now in style. Think about it this way. Chicks are now saying, mostly black women are saying, oh, I'm tired of all these fuck boys, all this fuck nigga shit. And then they now go to these unassuming, unbeknownst, you know, niggas that don't know. They go to these simple niggas to try. You see, they're now not reforming at 32. They're reforming at 22. There's a difference now.
Whoa. Hold up.
They're starting to clean up shop early.
Whoa, all right.
Like, no, listen. You see, this generation is actually smarter than the one before them. This generation is like, no. Listen, I see it's not working at 32. Let me stop sweeping up at 22. The thing is, at 22, when you sweep up, you can't clean a house properly. You're not the best at cleaning a house at 22. So when you do that, you still have your skeletons in the closet. You're still gonna go in there. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, check on your skeletons and be like, they're still there. You know, you're not going to clean out your closet. So young chicks are trying to clean up their acts because, bro, I'm telling you, good guys are now in style. It's just that the fuck niggas have now taken a backseat because it's not socially cool for them to be out there now. It's not cool to take fuck niggas.
You think so?
Anymore. I'm telling you, it's not cool to take fuck niggas anymore.
I don't
they
think
do
so.
it in the
I
cut
think
now.
it's increasing. I think it's increasing.
Okay, not in general.
You know what? I think
I'm saying case by case situation, not in general.
I think the play now is to be a fuck nigga, but coated in good man things. You know what I mean? Like,
no, but
you know, in your core, you're savage, but you gotta come across as a good guy. And then when you've caught them, you spin it, you run it back. Like
the reverse.
You make them think they're getting a lick. You make them think they're getting a lick, but at the end of the day, they'll lick the outside of the lollipop, but inside they're going to find something that is purely sensational.
Do you know why I say good guys are in style? Because everyone's on this fake morals tip. Everyone's on this fake morals tip. That's why they have to go and get. I'm telling you, everyone's on this fake morals tip because all these people doing this madness and street stuff, yes, as much as a lot of them do put it out in public and all of that, but the ones that we know, like the normal people, we're not talking about celebs and stuff. We're not talking about wild girls or hands that fuck rich niggas. We're talking about normal girls. They still have to cover up their act. So they're going to do it in private, but then have a simp nigga or a square dude or a dude that's
in the front,
a good guy in the front as a poster guy. Now we have trophy husbands. Now is the season or is the era of trophy husbands.
I see what you mean.
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
I deep you. I didn't get you before. So you say
a lot of niggas are trophy
good
husbands.
Guys are really not in style. Good guys really aren't in style. Good guys are a good cover.
Yes, right now because we're in the era of fake morality. Everyone is on some high moral, high moral ground for some reason.
I see.
So niggas are trophy husbands now.
I see you still.
Imagine being a trophy husband
smart enough. you're not getting the cooch, but next man who's not doing as much as you is getting the cooch.
Exactly. But then you're probably even the boyfriend. You're probably even like in it. And then she's like, nah, I'm actually trying to save myself for you. That's why I said it's not at 32 anymore. It's now at 22.
Yeah. They're doing that celibacy run early. Oh,
fake celibacy run.
Oh, they're getting ran through, but they celibate to you because they want to give the front to you. Yes, I get what you're saying now. Yes, I totally agree. I 110% agree. I 110% agree. So she's going to be married for 10 years to a nigga who thought he had her best years, but behind closed doors, she's taking more sausages than a Bavarian during Oktoberfest, bro.
No, but random.
She's taking more L's. She's taking more L's than Arsenal, bro, on a Friday night.
Yo. I know, bro. Arsenal disappointments. That's comparing a chick to Arsenal, bro. Nah, bro. Come on. That's not nice.
Look, a lot of chicks are Arsenals. A lot of chicks are Arsenals. Like when you look at them now, they ran down and there's nothing more to them, but they will never shut up about their glory days. Invincibles. 15 years ago.
You see the ones that want to talk about their glory days are the ones that are now complaining with older men take advantage of young hands.
Oh man.
Those are the ones complaining about that now. And then hold on. Going on. And they're the ones that have been telling us that no, older guys are better. I remember, bro, back in, this was grade 7. I asked a group of girls, why do you guys date high school guys? And they're like, they're more experienced, they're more better. Bro, they were telling me.
Experience.
Bro.
Yes.
Got to high school. They told me, dating high school guys is useless. High school guys don't have money. Cool. Get to university. Yeah. Bro. Even worse, you get old ass niggas, bro. It's like, hey, bro, what is the university guy? What is the university guy going to do for me? Bro, it just keeps getting worse. And then once they hit 30, it's like, I can't reach my heights anymore. So I thought this goes on forever, but it doesn't. So then now they're like, shit, no. In actuality, that's really wrong. But it's like, bro, when you were in
it's predatory. It's predatory. It's grooming. It's toxic masculinity.
Because now is the era. Toxic masculinity. Now is the era of playing victim. Because now they're like, oh no, Hawiyazi, all my years have gone by and I wasted it on this. How can I get it back? Nah, I just play victim. No, it doesn't work like that. Bro, you made those decisions when you were young, in your early 20s. That's on you. You wanted to have fun. If you can even charge it to the household they were raised in, but if you did not want to live, or if you did not want to secure your future by yourself, that's on you, bro. It's like we live in a modern time. Like I don't know how many, like, bro, growing up, girls used to get talks about random stuff, family talks. Like I remember my sisters went for some family talk with my cousins and all of that. There used to be those PSAs amongst women. I feel as if men need that too. I've said this 1,000 times. Men need that too. That
rites of passage, definitely.
Exactly, the coming of age conversation, because a lot of us don't get to talk. Something basic as a talk, because we'd like really decrease the amount of babies being made if we got it. But it's like when they bruh, they don't have those conversations to now guide them. Because I've said this many times, they don't have OGs anymore. The OGs aren't talking. The OGs are letting them do what they want to do.
Because the OGs are getting cancelled for speaking.
Facts.
Let's keep it a buck.
Monique,
Bro, she kept telling black women, stop being raggedy ass hoes and stop wearing bonnets everywhere, bro. Be presentable. And they came at her for that. You can't tell anyone anything. Even young niggas. You tell a young nigga, bro. If you impregnate a woman, that child is your responsibility. Niggas will be like, but the woman is her right and she's the gatekeeper to sex. Like, we hear that still. But you know that in this society, once that milk, that magic sauce, the Krabby Patty mayonnaise leaves your body, you have no control of it. Bruh, she chooses whether the kid lives or not. She chooses what goes forward.
The world is ending.
Alhamdulillah. Wallahi.
We live in a madness now. The world is ending. Bro, it's like, I thought the biblical times would really come like thick and fast within a few months. No, it's a few years. That's bro.
It's slow. And you know what? It's going to be a slow burn. It's a slow burn, because if you turn it up too quickly, people are going to notice. But if you slowly erode the principle, slowly, tip by tip, because bro, if you had to go back 15 years, like if you had to go back to, like, say 2005, 2006, right? And then jump from where we were, like, as a society, morally and whatever, and jump straight to here, bro, there'll be wars, straight. People will go at the government, straight. Wow.
Yeah, there
bro,
had to be events.
Turned up.
There has to be events that led up to these situations.
Had to be slow.
It had to happen. Yeah. And now they can accelerate things because they can just charge it to now. It was a steady build up from all the years of fuckery that everyone enjoyed.
Yeah, man. And also, peep this. There's also like not at the same time is everything eroding, but now it's like an opposite effect. People don't only look to knock down the old principles that hold our society steadfast and successful, but they're actively going against them. I've heard some cringe take. I didn't bother to read the whole thread because you know how these people, when they start getting spiritual with their victimhood, they're getting spiritual victimhood, bro. They do think pieces and long threads, but the gist is the family structure of a father, mother, and kids needs to be completely dissipated in order for feminism to truly rise. And I read that, I'm like, oh hell no! Jesus Christ, where are we going with life?
Listen, as a person who grew up in a 2-parents household, bro, I didn't realize it then, but now I realize when I'm older that was the best thing in the fucking world.
Man, I'm right there with you. And I hate that. That's not normal. That should be normal.
Dude, I love the fact that my mom would already start complaining from outside that the dishes weren't washed. She would start complaining from the car that the dishes weren't washed. You know that anxiety you get, you didn't take out the chicken in the morning when she told you to do it in the morning. You know what's going to come. So how are these kids going to have the stories that we have? Like, shit, bro. Like, there are certain things that you know your mom doesn't play. Like, there's a reason why, because your dad tells you your mom is not going to play with you. It's like, I can try talk for you. I can try. But when you're, bro, because I like the 2-parent household because, yes, you know the dad is the head of the house. It's an unwritten rule that the dad is the head of the house because you can see by the way your mom treats him. But your dad will be like, your dad will be chill about everything. And then your mom will seem like the one who's making the decisions because he doesn't need to be overbearing. Bro, he'll be like, nah, listen to your mom, because if you don't listen to her, you have to deal with me.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not even thinking about that.
He's delegating authority.
You know what I've realized about this thing? And it also goes back to this whole conversation about gender roles in the house. Men's tasks are low frequency, high risk. We don't do things that often, but when we do them, they are extremely risky and effective. Women are high frequency, low risk. They do the thing all the time, but it's not that deep. For an example, a woman's thing, a lot of women's tasks, like traditional women roles, like cooking, cleaning, it's like just maintenance task. A man's joints, the car breaks down. You need to do something about that. That doesn't happen all the time, but that's a deep thing to deal with. Like you'll be in that, working on that, or if you send it to the mechanic, whatever, that's going to take a week to fix. The roof is leaking. That doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, that's a big thing to deal with. Someone breaks into the house. That's not something that happens often, but when it does, that's a big thing. You could lose your life.
Listen, women play. Actually, this is how we get it. Oh, this is how we work. Women go through the group stages, the quarterfinal, or the round of 16, the quarterfinals, and the semifinals, and you have to win the final. If you don't win the final, you fucked up.
Final, that's flop.
That's literally how it works.
Fucked up for everyone. Everyone
exactly,
under you.
Everyone.
For her,
because she did all the work. That's the same thing as saying, I'm going to give you the tools to make a home. It's not easy to fucking make a home, bro. Let's be serious, bro. Like as niggas, like you said.
No.
We'll be basic.
We downplay it.
Bro, we downplay it. We were basic. We gave them the tools. They have to go. We gave them the squad, the dream squad. We're Roman Abramovich. We're PSG's.
We are Roman Abramovich. We are Nasser El Khelafi. We are Sheikh Mansour.
On and on and on. We're the ones at the top saying, okay, sure. Here's your squad. Here's all the money you need. Get us to the final.
Now you do it.
Exactly.
Bro.
Once we get to the
job
final,
is to go out there and compete to bring it back. Absolutely.
Exactly. You need all the resources you need to get us to the final. Once we're in the final, I'm gonna work from there. Because once she sets you up and then you flop, my nigga, bro, it's on you, dog.
Yeah, that's on you. It's on you. Even all the things she didn't do right. Because we need to talk about this, right? In a proper structure, we said this before. There's a structure, there's a rank, like an army. Even if the first lieutenant or the first private at the bottom stage or on the infantry, he makes a big messes up that almost costs us the war, the general's going to answer for it. Even though he was nowhere near that. Was nowhere near that.
Facts.
But the general's going to answer. The general's going to answer. Right now, bruv. Right now. The black families all over. All families all over. Societies all over. Who's being blamed? Is it not men?
Definitely.
Because everyone instinctually knows that we are the people that sort it out.
It's like we were saying. It's like we were saying with the sibling thing. The firstborn will always catch the smoke just because it's like, where were you when all of this happened?
Man. Exactly.
You knew better. They didn't.
Exactly.
You've been through this before. Why didn't you stop them from doing that shit?
Exactly. And this is why no matter how much we can try to play this, we can redefine masculinity and femininity and so many genders, nature will always reset its thing. It will always reset its thing. It's self-correcting. We've messed it up. It's going to come now. I smelled disaster. You saw the thing that was going down in, not down, but up in Afghanistan.
Yeah, the Taliban.
Yo, and you saw how quickly all those CNN, BBC type liberal women who are talking about feminism and stuff, they were in burqas real quick. They were in the hijab real quick. A day afterwards, no human rights violations, no feminists were empowered and whatever. No. Hijab now. Quick like.
Listen, bro, history repeats itself. That's why the Bible is always going to be relevant. History constantly repeats itself. That's why it'll never go out of style. It's just whatever was happening, whatever happened before then is happening again in a different form. We're going to get to a different kind of world war. Lord knows what that's going to be.
Yo. And that's what the atheists always chuckle at. Because in Revelations, they also talk about wars and rumor of wars. And the thing is, we've always been in wars on the planet. There's not been a time where the entire planet has been at perfect peace. But the war that we're fighting right now looks very different. The Bible also says is that a lot of the wars we don't fight against flesh and blood, but against princes and principalities. So now it's like, I don't want to say woo-woo spiritual warfare and whatnot, but it's like warfare of ideas, of principles, and to a certain extent, yes,
morality.
of spirits,
morals,
of morality, of spirits. Exactly. And I think that is a war. It's a war right now, man. Like, you're getting cancelled. People are coming after your food. You go hungry if you don't conform. With this whole vaccine, I don't want to go into the vax. We've already done the whole vaccination tinfoil hat. But that in and of itself, the fact that they're shutting down everything to you if you don't take this jab. And then, funny enough, Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, a lot of these, like the government, a lot of these, at least in the US, a lot of these companies are one of the few companies that don't require you to get a jab to work there. So everywhere else is closed with the jab, but at Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson, you don't have to work at Johnson & Johnson. So, and if you think about it, if you work for the company, if the vaccine is so good, you should be the first ones to get the joint. Why y'all niggas not taking it?
That's facts. That's facts.
But anyway, man.
That's facts.
But anyway, man.
Let's wrap it up from there, bro.
Yeah, man. Like, open your third eye, young blood. Hotep. Rise to your throne, Black King.
Bro, I literally tweeted this morning before you complete this thing. I said something to the extent of you need to bet on yourself even more now in an era where it's cool or popular to not believe in yourself.
Conform.
You need to really believe in yourself and bet on yourself and double down on yourself more. because in this day and age, everyone's like, oh no, bro, it's like with this whole mental health thing, bro. It's like, take time for your mental. Yeah, but do it while you're getting your shit down. Who's gonna feed you, bro? You're not gonna
feed you. Who's gonna free you? You're not free enough to be free. No. I mean, yeah, who's gonna feed you? No, who's gonna free you? Facts. Who's gonna free you? You're not free enough to be mentally like off the mark. You have to try your best to hold it together. And like you said, man, you gotta count on yourself like your life depends on it, because it really does.
People saw this coming though. Charlemagne and them were setting us up for this whole mental health thing. It was well set up. But yeah, anyway.
Yeah. But with that, man, with that lovely 10 out of 10 performance, this is, and this will always be the Let Me Mansplain podcast, where everything, I mean, everything goes, just as long as you can mansplain it. We out here, man.
We out.
Peace and love.